Pete the Cat's family road trip. Pete, Bob, Mom, and Dad are going on a road trip across the United States. Dad loads the bags onto the roof. Mom picks the music. Bob and Pete grab the bike. The first stop is Niagara Falls. They ride a boat to see the waterfall up close. Pete loves pretending he's the captain. Next stop is Boston. The family walks the Freedom Trail. They take a photo in front of Paul Revere's house. Historic and cool, says Bob. Now they're off to a new city. It is New York City. The family takes an elevator to the top of One World Trade Center. Look, it's the Statue of Liberty, says Dad. In Savannah, they ride a river boat. Pete orders a slice of peach pie. Yum, says Pete. Life is good. When they arrived at Key West, Pete meets a six-toed cat. Your paws are groovy, says Pete. Right back at you, says the cat. New Orleans is famous for jazz music. The groovy jazz makes everyone dance in the streets. Everyone is excited about the next stop. But then, the car gets a flat tire on Route 66. Don't worry, says Mom. We can't let this ruin our trip. Mom and Dad change the tire. Soon the family is on their way again. Mom parks the car. Look over there, says Bob. It's Mount Rushmore. What a sight to see. The family stops to take a photo. At Yellowstone National Park, everyone unwinds. The park is so pretty and peaceful. Bob sees bison snacking on grass. Check out those horns, says Mom. Suddenly, Old Faithful shoots water high into the air. Cool, says Pete. Bob thinks it's time to try something different than a car ride. The family goes on a horse ride instead, in Utah's Monument Valley. In Los Angeles, Pete checks out the Cat Hollywood Walk of Fame. Pete puts his paws in the paw prints. I feel like a star, he says. When they get to San Francisco, they all squeeze into a cable car. Pete stands in the front and says, toot toot. The last stop is Seattle. They got to the top of the Space Needle. Wow, says Mom. This city is pretty at night. Finally, it is time to go home. We saw so many cool places, says Bob. What was your favorite part of the road trip? Asks Mom. Pete thinks long and hard. There were so many neat sights. The best part was being together with you all, says Pete. The end. Thank you for reading with me.